Welcome to my channel. This is Cuspa Beauty Tarot, and I'm doing the Aries reading. And if you're an Aries birthday, happy birthday. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020. This is a relationship reading. We'll see what shows up, but it's for May 2020. And again, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you for being here, and let's see. So, I'm using the fountain deck, so you know. So this is the energy that you're in right now, the 10 of coins. You see your person in the energy of the 3 of swords. You feel about them, the tower. They are in the energy of the 6 of coins. They feel about you, they see you as the ace of coins. They feel about you the star, like this image. And the collective energy is the hermit between the two of you. Potential obstacle is the 2 of cups. Interesting. The advice is the 10 of wands. And the potential outcome is the 10 of cups. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, undercurrent energy is the 5 of coins. Okay, there's a lot of interesting things going on here. Let's kind of stick this out here for just an FYI. Okay, so a little wobbly, but so basically, the 5 of coins is the undercurrent. So what's going on? Let me just take a little bit of a beat on this. I think it's really interesting. This is reminiscent to me of a little bit of the Virgo reading. So I don't know if you are engaged with a Virgo or somebody who has, there's some glimmers of it here, but you are in a good place. 10 of coins, you're doing well. For those of you this is going to resonate with, you're doing well. Feeling very positive and abundant and energized, both maybe professionally and personally. The 10 of coins is a very abundant card. So it would feel like that you're generally maintaining pretty well and in a good space. Where your person is also, 6 of coins, they might be feeling also kind of abundant and positive in the areas we just mentioned. They might be coming back from something because they feel there's a healing and a hopefulness. And you see them with the 3 of swords. So you see them as having a recent loss, separation, heartache, but they're kind of coming back from it, I think, whatever it is that they were experiencing. They see you in the space of the ace of coins. So they see you as being positive, creative, creating, doing well at work. For many of you, some of you might actually be entrepreneurial, having your own business, and they see you doing well. And they feel about you this beautiful star energy, this hopeful energy. That's, just really positive vibe, I think, coming from their end. There's got to be a reason why you see them in the space of this heartache, and you feel about them that something has kind of gone adrift or has been abruptly interrupted. So I just get the feeling that maybe you're apart from each other and there's been a challenge in coming together, or you've had a challenge in the relationship or a challenge in the communication, and something happened recently. And I don't know if maybe it was pandemic related, but maybe it was personally related because they may have a split or a loss in some other area of their life. Clearly, it doesn't have to be with the 2 of you. But you are feeling yourself that there's been a disruption. They're feeling hopeful, though. They're feeling hopeful and kind of that they're doing some healing around this. So even if you see them as having been, hurt or at a loss or heartbroken in some way, they actually are feeling encouraged by the way they feel about you right now, which is awesome. Which is awesome. And the energy between the two of you is this hermit thing. So you might be seeking and separating and kind of exploring and introspective after this feeling of disruption. And in their healing, they're probably getting to it by virtue of some insight, advice, maybe, or just separation and contemplation. We're going to get a few oracles and that sort of thing, but let's just see. The potential obstacle is this coming together and the Two of Cups. So that's why I say there could be a communication issue. There could be that you're not on the same page about something, or you could just literally be in separation. This particular image makes me feel that way, that you're both looking up at the same sky, but that you might be coming at it from different places. I mean, it's kind of a beautiful imagery in that respect, that we could be in different phases or different places, but we're looking up at the same sky. The question is, how do we bridge the gap? How do we bridge whatever gap or whatever fallout or whatever healing we need? And it would say to me that there's a burden that one or both of you is still carrying. I'm not feeling that this is just a huge busyness in somebody's life, although it could be, that's, needing to be released. I see it more as one or both of you is carrying burden or kind of psychological baggage to the healing of this partnership. So the advice would be that needs to be assessed, explored, and released. And I think with the Hermit being between the two of you, that slow down and introspection and shedding light on the shadowy area of yourself or the relationship is just exactly what is needed here. So, that's good. The potential outcome is this beautiful 10 of Cups. Just kind of coming back together for a really positive outcome, separately or together, of the 10 of Cups emotional fulfillment. So I didn't want to ignore, though, that the undercurrent 5 of Coins is, there definitely could have been disruption or loss. Somebody did feel out in the cold or disconnected from the communication. And that's why I would say there's this dark coloring in some of the cards. There's the challenge of coming together, with the 2 of Cups. And it could just be, there's a bond, but yet during this time you guys are not doing as good as you could be, or some circumstance influenced you in terms of not having as in sync communication or connection. Again, your person feels hopeful and is healing. You've got the Hermit between you, and you do have the 10 of Cups as a potential outcome. They see you as positive and productive and generative and creating and doing things and all that great stuff. I just think you need to get over this resentment. Somebody needs to get over the feeling of feeling left out, not you personally, somebody. And I think that, the energies can go both ways. But I think there's a resentment or negative hangover that needs to still be healed here. And I just want to say, for some reason, that it may not be personal. Like sometimes, especially with lack of communication, we go to that personal place, like it must be about me, or they must feel distant from me, or they're feeling negative about our relationship, etc. And in reality, if you just take a snapshot of this person's side, not yours, there's not a big negative vibe for me on their side. So, maybe you're personalizing something more than needs to be. I don't know. Maybe you're seeing them as hurt or separate, and they're already kind of making their way back, but they definitely could have been. Let's take just a couple on your side of the Mystic Moon oracles. Destruction, which is amazing because that's like the Tower card. And separation, which is like the 3 of Swords. So can't write this up. You can't make this up, okay? So definitely you see or have felt yourself some destruction or shift happen. You may be mirroring the separation and loss that you see that they might be feeling. So that's kind of bizarre that exactly came up. Totally bizarre. And on their side, release, which could be part of their healing process. And fresh start. So this is definitely, they see a fresh start, maybe even with you, but they're definitely looking into this and healing and coming out with a fresh start, which is amazing. So maybe you're just, kind of still in a half a beat of energy behind this and getting your way out of it too. So let's look at this amazing synchronicity with these cards. Let's look at just a couple messages on the twin flame messages for your side, your person. If I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. Oh, sorry. And maybe we're just too different. So, they might be sorting some things out, for sure. They might be sorting some things out. It's the Ace of Coins. However, they're definitely going through some healing. They want a fresh start. They see you in a positive light. They see you in the energy of fresh start. They have an energy of fresh start. So I do think there's a huge mirroring going on with the two of you. And there's definitely positive vibes not to be lost here. Not to be ignored. So that's good. It looks to me that this introspection and energy of the hermit between the two of you is the cincher. The need to also drop some baggage and, be willing to delve deep enough to resolve any issues or wounds or things that have come from other areas or from this relationship. This person feels like they've evolved because they feel that they've learned something, and if they could do it over, they would make different choices. They definitely are aware the two of you are different in some ways. Maybe they're exploring that. I don't feel like there's a deal breaker here right now, but let's see what other messages are there for Aries. Divine connection. Wow. Okay. In each of us, there is a divine connection to a power more powerful than hate or violence. Today is the day to attune to that power and use it on behalf of peace on earth. And that's actually a quote by Marianne Williamson. So it's really speaking, about our divine connection. And when you feel like this to me is very connected to destruction in the tower, because we always see that traditional tower card has the lightning in it. And I would look at the positive side when the tower comes to is, what does it stir up? What does it reignite? What does it ignite? What does it, blow up? Or what does it, I guess, electrocute? And where are we connected and can learn from that? So, I do believe that that's kind of another way to look at the tower here, and the destruction here is that the destruction, it's a learning opportunity, and it's a part of the collective connection and the divine connection. So, I think that's a big opportunity right now. And again, potential outcome could be for you or for you together. Hard to know. That there's a 10 of Cups awaiting an opportunity for ultimate fulfillment. And for many of you, you're already in the place of a 10 of Coins. So end of a cycle, onto a new one. Definitely could be needing some introspection and some healing, letting go of burden, but relishing in and connecting to your divine connection in order to bring about the outcome that you're most seeking. So hope some of this made sense. This is interesting to me because even in the challenge spot, the Two of Cups to me is always this deep soul karmic connection. So having had the connection, but maybe currently there's a challenge with it, just to me is still highly meaningful. So I'm curious what you think. If you fall into any of this story, let me know. And so have a great May 2020, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks, Aries.